So there's a feature called a long stitch. You're going to find it in the I for information, and then make sure that you scroll down to the bottom part where the balance, and this is the long stitch. Now as you do it, what you're going to notice is that the stitches are going to stitch every other stitch. So with this, we're just going to get a longer straight stitch. So different than the basting stitch. The basting stitch is actually every fourth stitch. So let's do something kind of fun. Let's take a stitch like the honeycomb stitch. Go to I for information. I'm going to clear out the balance here. And then go to long stitch. Well, when you stitch every other stitch, you're going to get a stitch that looks like this. So if and I kind of got a little excited, I started going through my machine and turning decorative stitches into entirely new stitches. So these were just some other ones that I've been playing with. I got smart, and down here I actually stitched the long stitch and then the original stitch. Here's the long stitch and the original stitch, and so forth. And on the back, I've been numbering them just so I could keep track of them. But I've got a whole new slew of stitches. Now, not saying they're all going to look good, but this is how I went about it. I went ahead and just jumped into some of my decorative stitches, picked the first stitch in a row, go to I, and looked at what I would get, but when I added the long stitch. Like it, don't like it, want to save it, you could save it. And that means that when you go to this stitch, that's how it's going to look like. Let's unsave that. But let's just kind of go through a few of these. Long stitch, not so great, and so forth. So you'll find that there's definitely going to be stitches that might look better, might look different, might just kind of mess them up. But I could see that all of a sudden there's more stitches that we could have within the machine. Now, again, when you see satin stitches, when you only get every other stitch, you don't always get a good look to that stitch. But that's why it'd probably be a good idea to write down some of these, look at that, write down some of the numbers that you might go, gosh, that's kind of cool. I want to remember how that stitches. And that was kind of the start of this as I started doing the different stitches along the way as I found them.